guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. This is Balancing Life with Bree, and today I'm going to show you guys 4 meals that I'm going to be making this week that have helped me lose weight and maintain my weight loss on my weight loss journey. I know one of the biggest arguments or like headaches of the week is what are we going to eat for dinner, so just copy my recipes and get your notebooks out and get ready, and I'm gonna start right now. So first thing that I'm going to be making this week is 2-ingredient dough pizza. This recipe is super simple and it is so good, and it's minimal ingredients. All the ingredients that I have that I'm going to be showing you, if you buy everything, it will be under $100 at Kroger. I think my bill today was like $127, and I got some extra things that do not count for dinner. So let me go ahead and jump right into the things that you're going to need for 2-ingredient dough. So first, you're going to need some self-rising flour. It needs to be self-rising. No other kind of flour, in my opinion, will give you like the proper dough. So self-rising flour. Greek yogurt. I use this Faye 0% milk fat. You can use any kind of 0%, but this always gets me the perfect pizza, in my opinion, every single time. And then inside my dough, I like to not like spice it up, but make it a little bit more flavorful. So I add garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian seasoning into the dough. Sometimes I'll add a little bit of salt. And then I bought this. This is just the Kroger pizza sauce that's gonna go on our pizzas before we put them into the oven. I'm a plain girl. I just like pepperoni on my pizza, so I use little turkey pepperonis. You can use whatever kind of condiments that you want. You can make this your own. One fun thing that I always like to do is when I make the pizzas, I always make spots into like a little heart. You know, you can play around with it. You can have fun with your family. And then I also use this part skim mozzarella cheese. So this is all I need to make pizzas. You can add bacon, you can add jalapenos, you can have just a cheese pizza, whatever your heart desires, customize it to you. But these are the main ingredients for pizza, and I cannot wait for our pizza night. So let's get into the next one. All right, so staying on the pizza theme, the pizza train, is the pepperoni pasta bake. This is from Drizzle Me Skinny. I will have the recipe linked in the description box below. I'm using a lot of the same ingredients that I'm using to make my pizza. As you guys know, I like to reuse things because some pizza in our home, we're not going to use this entire jar of sauce for our pizza, so this also goes in the pepperoni pasta bake as well. So let me show you the ingredients for that. It's pretty much the exact same thing as pizza, but just with some protein pasta. So you're going to need protein pasta, well, any type of pasta that you choose. I like this protein pasta by Barilla. I think it's good. It's amazing. And this is what I've been eating for years now. The rest of your turkey pepperonis, this will go into the pasta bake. The rest of your mozzarella cheese you will use up in your pasta bake. And then you're going to have a blend of traditional pasta sauce and pizza sauce in the pasta bake. And then just some Italian seasoning as well to sprinkle on top. This recipe is so easy. All you pretty much have to do is cook up these noodles and then mix everything else together, put it in the oven, bake it, and it gets like really crispy on top, and it's super, super good. I absolutely love this recipe. I have my phone right here so I can tell you. It is 7 points on Weight Watchers and 251 calories per serving, which is pretty good, especially because it's just like pizza, but just the pasta version. So comment down below if you've made this before. I used to make this all the time, and I haven't made it in a while, so I'm kind of excited. So we are on, like I said, the pizza train this week, but let's mix it up and I'll show you the next recipe. All right, so the next recipe I'm gonna be making this week is like a sheet pan fajita type situation, but I'm gonna be using ground beef instead of like chicken or steak. I just think it's really good this way. You can choose whatever protein that you want, but I'm just using lean ground beef. So I like to make mine super colorful, so I buy this like bell pepper trio. So it has the orange, the red, and the yellow. And what I do is I cut that up, lay that on a sheet pan, and I also cut up a red onion that will also go on the sheet pan, and I will cook those veggies by themselves. And then once they're all finished, I heat up some corn tortillas. I love corn tortillas. 2 tortillas is 80 calories, so I don't think that's that bad. So I like these better than like the fiber tortillas. Those make my stomach hurt now. I used to be able to eat them, but now they're just like not my jam. So I like to get little corn tortillas, and then I'm using this 93.7 ground beef. So I'm gonna cook up the ground beef. Once that's cooked, I'm gonna add some fajita seasoning on top of there, mix all that together, and then have my veggies, put that in my corn tortilla. I'm also gonna be making some fat-free refried beans to either put in my tortilla or I will eat them on the side. But I love a good little sheet pan veggie moment. I think they're so good. I haven't made like sheet pan vegetables in a really long time, so I'm pretty excited to make this. I might pick up some guacamole because that sounds kind of good too. I didn't think about that while I was at the store, but I'm gonna have a little fajita night, like a ground beef fajita night. And I have one recipe left, so let's get on to it. Okay, for this next recipe, full transparency, I do have some of the ingredients at home, but I still think that you can stay under $100 if you needed to pick up these ingredients for this recipe. But this recipe is so good, and I haven't made it, again, like what I feel like in a really long time, and it is the PF Chang lettuce wrap dupe. I'm gonna put the recipe in the description box for you so you guys have it. Just so you know, the recipe before this one, that doesn't have like an actual recipe, I just make it. So just so you know, that's kind of like how that is. The 2-ingredient dough, I believe I have a video, like my own video on it I can link, or I can find another YouTuber's video and link that for you as well. So just so you know, let's get into it. So what you're gonna need for this recipe is some sort of ground turkey or ground chicken. I like ground chicken better than I like ground turkey. I think ground turkey is gross. So I picked this up. This is the 98% fat-free ground chicken breast from Purdue. You're going to need some butter lettuce. This is the kind that I get. It's just called living lettuce. You'll have your little wraps inside of this, and it's so fun to do, and it's so yummy. Some shredded carrot. That's what you're going to sprinkle on top of your wraps. Some green onion. I like to chop this up and sprinkle it on top of my wraps as well. And then for like the sauce and the main oomph of these wraps, this is where it gets so good. So first thing is the water chestnuts. And when I first thought about a water chestnut, I was like, ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. But I love these things. I think they're so good. I feel like they don't really taste like anything, but the thing that I like about it is it like adds an extra little crunch, which is why I think it's like so good, just because I like that little extra crunch. So you're gonna need some water chestnuts, garlic, some rice vinegar. I use liquid aminos. I use these in place of soy sauce. You can use soy sauce, but I use these liquid aminos and I think it tastes perfectly fine. And it's less calories and sodium, I believe. It's supposed to be the better alternative for you. Some sesame oil, hoisin sauce, ginger, and last but not least, some sriracha that you're just gonna put in the mixture and then sprinkle some sriracha on top. These are so good. I would definitely recommend. I hope you guys enjoyed these recipes. I hope these videos help you. Let me know down below what you're eating this week for dinner. Give me some ideas for next week. Oh, real quick, if you've made it this far, the book club, I am still reading the book. I have been extremely busy, so I haven't had as much time to read as I wanted to. I'm hoping by the middle of the month, next month, I should be able to do the live for the book club. So bear with me. I'm trying to get through it, and I will make sure to let you guys know in advance so you can like plan if you wanted to attend and stuff like that. So if you guys like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe down below if you want more recipe ideas, and I will see you guys later.